Welcome. Today we're going to make a recipe that you can make with your kids in the kitchen. It's totally safe and they're going to love the results. All right, today we're making no-bake peanut butter bars. This is coming straight out of my cookbook, the Healthy Treasures cookbook. So if you don't have this cookbook, you definitely want to grab it. I'll put a link to it down below. It's actually, I'm on my third one because I keep cooking through it all the time, every week, and it gets messy. So I've already had to go through 3 cookbooks. Now this recipe is going to be one that you can approve as a mom because it's going to be somewhat nutritious. Got a little bit sugar in it, but it's still delicious and nutritious. I'm going to share with you why. We're going to start with some creamy, you could use peanut butter, any type of nut butter. I'm actually using cashew butter today. A little bit different. Normally I go to the peanut butter, organic peanut butter, or I go to sunflower seed butter. Those are my 2 favorites. Sunflower seed butter is my big favorite. But I had some cashew butter on hand from a video that I did about Daniel fast. So I thought, hey, let's just use that. All right, so I'm just going to mix these 2 together. Just cream them. Yeah. So I did 3/4 of a cup of honey and 1 cup of nut butter, in case you're taking notes. To this, we're going to add, let me see, I use different amounts. We're going to add 2/3 a cup of protein powder. Now today I'm using a chickpea protein powder. I've used soy protein powder a lot. I've used other types of flours for protein powders, but chickpea powder is my favorite. And there's a reason for it because studies have shown how it helps to heal the microbiome. It is so fantastic for healing your gut lining. And we all need some healing in our gut lining. All right, so I've mixed that in. We've got that all in. Now we're going to add 1 cup of quick oats. If you're not familiar with how to buy oats, I really prefer you buy organic if you can. Just because if you haven't seen my glyphosate video, oh, you really need to watch that. Now don't let it overwhelm you because it has a tendency to do that to some people. But just realize, God's still in control. He'll help you make the best decisions and he'll help you stretch your budget. And those are the things we really need to understand. So make sure you grab that glyphosate video down below. So this is really just something great that your kids could help you mix up. All right, we've got that mixed in. You can kind of see that. Now we're going to add a little bit of a boost of fiber. And if you've been watching my videos, you know why fiber is so important. Once again, I'm all about gut health. When your gut is healthy, you're happy. You have mental clarity. Your kids will be able to do their homework. They'll be able to do their schoolwork. And if you're at home during this coronavirus and you're trying to entertain your kids and you're like, my kids are just bouncing off the wall, cut back on the sugar, cut back on the processed foods, and their attitude will change because their microbiome will adjust. Now, when you add a cereal, fiber cereal, I'm looking for high fiber, high protein on the box. This is actually a Cascadian Farms cereal. It's a little bit high on sugar, not as high as some of their brands. Some of their brands are so high on sugar, I just start craving sugar all day long if I eat it. But just be very careful of the sugars. Now, let's say you have 13 grams of sugar, but yet you have 5 grams of fiber. Then you would actually reduce the sugar grams by the 5, and that's the true number of sugar grams because fiber reduces the sugar effect. So, okay, now I just added about 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. There are some varieties of chocolate chips that are obviously going to be a lot better. I don't want fake chocolate, There are reasons to have really good chocolate. They're even making dark chocolate into the mini chips. And so this is a recipe that really does well with mini chips. All right, I've stirred it all up. That's all there is to it. If you have more than one child, have them, take turns stirring in the different ingredients and have fun enjoying the time with you in the kitchen. We spend thousands of dollars in entertainment for our kids and sometimes our spouse, when really we could just have fun in the kitchen and save the money, create new recipes, create memories, and just really enjoy what's going on in our life and in our family life. I would say, if you're watching this during the coronavirus, I would say that's one of the biggest blessings is families are getting to spend time together and getting to know each other. Now, I know some families, that's a struggle because of personalities or different mental issues, which is why we have to increase the fiber. We have to get good quality protein in our diet. All right, so these are the proteins that I use now. I am so in love with these. Once again, I do a lot of coaching with my clients. We always have to start with healing the gut. Well, this is where we start. We start with products that are going to help heal the gut. We start with changing the diet, and we start with changing the mindset. All right, we got them out of the refrigerator. They have nicely firmed up, so I can cut them now with my dough scraper. And I just like this. It's just easy. You know, I don't want to complicate things. I have owned this dough scraper since the early 2000s. I use it almost every day. I think it cost me like $4, $5, $6, something like that. Perfect tool to have in the kitchen. You can use it for so many different things. Now these aren't super firm because I'm kind of in a hurry to finish up this video and get it out to you. But still, you can kind of see. So we've got these bars. Your children are going to say, yay, I helped to make that. You don't have to feel guilty. Now, because we do have quite a bit of honey in it, I would only let them have 1 bar per day. It's not like they need to have 3 or 4. Just 1 bar is going to give them just a good healthy dose of protein and fiber, and their body is just going to be able to function so much better. All right, so there we have our no-bake peanut butter bars. Very easy to make. I hope you enjoy making these with your kids, and I can't wait to read your comments. So be sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to check out thebiblicalnutritionist.com.